Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 11 of my Divinity Original Sin playthrough. So last time, we initially started exploring Luculla Forest and Silverglen, which was great. But then I realized that, hey, wait a minute, we still have the Brachus Rex quest. What's up with that? And then we discovered that we never actually went inside the church, the old church in Sicil. We never actually went inside, and once we did, that's what we prioritized. So we went in there. We chased off Leandra, the conduit. We chased off Leandra, the conduit, and we defeated Brachus Rex. And even though we were out-leveled, it was still quite the fight. You might be surprised to learn. It was quite the fight, and he almost killed us because right away he has an ability that hurts very, very badly. So it was quite the battle, but we did get through. So this time, let's see. We have lots of options as far as what we want to do, but currently, let's see. Undead Scourge is still up, which I find. Oh, there we go. Actually, there we go. It's apparently now we can go to the lieutenant and turn in Undead Scourge. I just noticed. Oh, okay. Well, hey, in that case, that's what we should do. We should go to North Gate, which is over here. Yeah, that's absolutely what we should start with. Anywho, but yeah, and so we will turn in that Undead Scourge quest, which will be neato. But yeah. And so this time, one of the things that we're probably going to do is start the initiation, maybe? Because there's like a trial that we have to go through to join the Immaculates, or at least up to their knowledge. And the first one was actually a test of knowledge, which of course we passed, which was awesome. And the next one is, I imagine, going to be very dangerous. But
feeling hot under the collar.
We're going to probably explore Luculla Forest before that. So, anyway.
Divines doubly bless you, friend.
Let's see.
I shall be very glad to share by all means.
Old church.
For 2 years, all news has been bad news, and clearly nothing has changed. More dead, more undead, and more letters to write home to grieving widows and widowers. Still, I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter. Knowledge is better than uncertainty.
I think that's old, though.
By all means.
I don't think it's any of these.
My Legion, for 2 years. Still, I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter.
Ah.
This cannot be. Can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into oblivion. But that is fantastic. Never have I seen such heroism. Hope breaks through after 2 years of absolute darkness. Sicil remains under threat, yes, but finally it has been proven even the dead can be vanquished. To think, Theliron too was behind these horrors all along. A man who treated the wounds I obtained in battle, who comforted me when my agony was great. Such a pity. Sicil is in your debt, Hunter. I, and the Legion too. Brachus Rex is dead, and no one but you could have done this glorious deed.
Hell yeah. There we go. We turned in the Undead Scourge. Selena thanked us for destroying Brachus Rex and ending the plague of undead that tortured Sicil. Finally, this troubled city will know peace once more, even though it may take some time before the last of the undead will be returned to the grave. So yeah, that feels good. It's also weird to me that we have this one still. Like, I don't know why we have that staff. We could go to, like, the secluded beach, and because I'm pretty sure I know where we picked up the broken staff, the Staff of Pergamon or whatever. Didn't we pick it up, like, over... It was, like, over here in these guys' camp. And I picked it up and used it for a while, but I couldn't repair it. And so I didn't... Yeah, but I couldn't repair it. Campfire. Yeah, I think this is where we got the Staff of Pergamon, but it's weird that we don't know what to do with the staff. Like, I don't know necessarily what the point of it is. So it's currently sitting in my chest back at the end of time because I'm like, I don't know what to do with it, man. Anyway, Silver Glen, I suppose. Anywho, but yeah, we turned that in. That was super worth it, though. We got 13,000 experience for that, so that was a fat quest to turn in. Obviously worth it. We should take a quick glance at our other quests and make sure we don't have anything else sitting in that we can just turn in that we didn't realize. Anyway, in approximately half an hour, maybe a little bit longer, because it's not. I don't work tomorrow, so it doesn't have to be as on time as usual. I will be going to grab my rock star really quick, but anyway, it won't be that big of a deal, obviously, because I'll cut away and everything. But you know, all right. We talked to them. Let's see. That's General's Tale, the Wishing Brother. Yeah, we know how to save that, but that's holding on. And then the winter, we gotta wait into the dungeon, but we were putting it off because we wanted to do this part of the land first. Okay, that's old stuff. Oh, that's the difference between our two quests. One of them is a general's story, the other one is a general's tale. And each one is of one of the different, you know, each one is of a general, you know what I mean? Anyway, we escaped Heimerheim. Okay, that's how we got in. Dark Matter, turns Massive Star into Bloodstones, right. Naked Truth, we met Nadia, the widow of a miner. Okay, yeah, that's the whole disease thing. Goblin Trouble, right. Okay, I don't think there's anything that we just have, like, turn in yet, right. Okay, so, going up this little pathway here is how we will do the trial for the Immaculates. We'll go all the way to the end, but at least I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think it's the west path. And then maybe it's like partway through somewhere. I think you get interrupted. Maybe it's like over here. Or maybe it is all the way over here. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, but there's lots of other forest to explore, so I do think that is where we will start instead. Now, I think it was over here that we encountered the troll, and we killed the troll that was guarding the broken bridge. Maybe it was, like, up top, actually. Actually, no, I think this kind of looks like a road. It was probably right here. Anyway, and then we were kind of walking this way, more or less, so possibly... I'm not sure it would be any more on the way, so... Initially, I was thinking it might be more convenient,
What's that?
But...
I think there are hidden foes ahead.
Wow. How astute of her to catch that. Well, if they have anything to say, they're more than welcome to ambush me and do something about it. But we have things to do. Ah. Interesting. Wanna go, you nerds? Let's say I'd be surprised if they had the movement to actually attack me and move all that way, and they did not. All right, going stealth mode. We're gonna work our way over here to these little flowers back here, probably. And I think you will probably try and maybe freeze this guy. Aha!
My victory!
All frozen, take that. Oil surface. We could drop an oil surface, but not positive. This one creates an oil surface where it lands. It was actually healed, but it was full health already, so that actually is okay. It was actually, I mean, they are earth elementals. It makes sense. I'm just, you know. But it's fine because, obviously. I don't know if they're close enough to ricochet. Ah, well, I heard distant... Ah, I guess they were close enough to ricochet. Alright, I think we're going to have him charge past, because I think this other one is just about dead. Well, and the other one's frozen, too. That's the other reason. Why it's safe to ignore. Well, we got saved from the poison the first time, so it's to be expected. Oh, there is an actual backstab thing over here. That's surprising. I didn't actually expect there to be. Alright, first things first. That's for you. No more poison for them. Alright, next thing. Beautiful. We'll save our last point, and then... Well, Wolgraf got poisoned, sad face. That's a very long way. I don't blame her for that, necessarily. I knew it's immune to knockdown. I assumed it would be. I just really wanted to get it. Actually, he does have the avatar poison, so it apparently still does hurt, but it'll reduce it a lot. He's immune to poison, you fool. Alright, this way, kids, this way. I need to get you guys healed. Alright, there's one for him. Alright, I guess we'll heal himself. And while we're already here, though, Wolgraf can use his. Yeah, there's a little bit for you. There, big guy. Alright. Yeah, it's awfully convenient being higher level than the things I'm facing. That's nice. Alright, there we go. That'll get him back to full so we can start walking. Oh, got poisoned immediately. That's lame. Literally just got healed. Damn poison. Okay, well, now you're topped off once again. This is a little dead end.
I needed that. Well, what's this I spotted? Sweet relief.
Seems a tad suspicious anyway. Well, there was a hidden chest down there. With some, bracers. They have no bonuses. I don't know if they're worth anything. Nope. Our other ones all have stats, and they're not... These bracers are not high enough level to warrant, you know... To warrant switching to. Because, like, technically Gloric, I think, is still wearing, like, 19 bracers. Which is obviously, you know, which is obviously terrible. But...
May the goddess guide you through the forest. Keep you safe.
Thank you, there, Immaculate guy. Anyway, but, you know, obviously that's terrible. But, obviously, having the bonuses that his bracers give him is very good. And I think it's, at the moment, it's enough to, you know, warrant still using it.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
Thank you. Alright, make sure we're, yeah. Just making sure we were mostly headed the right direction. Going up, actually. Might be a hair easier. Something like that. The big troll in the distance is dead, though. The one that was near that bridge. We already killed him. So that's good. These little poison guys in the over here are already dead, because we killed them too. Okay, so this kind of looks like a dead end, which makes me wonder what's over there. Because I don't think we went up this way before.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Ah, good looking out, Scarlet. Thank you. Spotted that way too late.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
She's like, look out, like right as I step on it. It's just like, yeah, little late there. Little late. Maybe you should warn me about the explosion trap before I set it off. Just as a crazy thought.
I needed that.
She's like, yeah, but then you'd have time to dodge. But yeah, you're right. That would be terrible. Luckily, 3 of my 4 people have heals now, huh? Alright, I'll get her back to full in a second. Sovereign's Orb. I don't know what... I don't know what that's for.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Yeah, you already stepped on it, man.
Wargraph examines a strip of uprooted earth and signals for you to beware. There may be traps here.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. Well, we could do the whole teleport trick. Let's see. Alright, Gloric, I need you to give Scarlet your little teleporter cube. Not cube. Triangle, pyramid, that's what the word. We're gonna see if we can...
Hold! Our
Alright,
enemies
well.
have laid a trap.
At this point,
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
it's fine. Easy.
I can see the white light.
Now, one panic. This is not quite what I intended
Oh,
there.
to drown my sorrows with ale.
It's fine. It's totally fine. Okie dokie. Didn't quite mean to just brute force my way through.
Careful now, it's heating up.
It sure is, Scarlet. It sure is. Wow, okay, so last playthrough was when I started this whole thing, huh? So we made, like, no progress? Neat. Well, I guess reload it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back and turn in that quest again. And I will see you guys back here. Alright, back again, but this time I really don't care what's up that cliff. The best item in the game could be up there and I would ignore it. Because it's not worth enduring those traps, I can tell you that, no matter what it is. Not worth it. To be honest, I am very happy to doing something like this, like combat, rather than that stupid frickin' trap garbage. More than happy to try and fight something instead. I don't imagine this is going to be that difficult. It is only one guy.
Charge of the champion!
He is very much in trouble. And just like that. Alright, forward. Oh yeah, Wolgraf is still all invisible, but it's totally fine. Alright. We could go down. Sure. Down it is. I hear yelling in the distance. Oh, there we go. Hey guys, I killed your buddy over there. Alright, so his stuff is still on cooldown, so no invisible for Wolgraf, but it's fine. Charge! Alright, and then a cheeky fireball could be fun. Then I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. I guess our boy here. And now you're on the ground. And now you're dead. Whiff. Wow. That little dude can't miss. Apparently. At least he's actually attacking my warrior this time. There you go, now you're bleeding. You like that? think we'll go with something a little more standard. Ooh, you felt that. Let's see here. This could be good. We'll just shoot him.
Heaven have mercy on your soul!
It's so good. Alright. Well done, everybody. What do we got here, huh? Lots of blood. Alright, we picked a whole bunch of arrows. Send this to Bear Daughter. Not that. And that to Bear Daughter. And that. And let me just verify. Good. For a second, I was worried that I wasn't holding the right thing. The blue pyramid was still at that thing, but that was before I died, so. And again, we can send some of these to maybe Gloric, and then maybe these to Wolgraf. This to Gloric. Maybe send those to Gloric. Then split this. And send these to Bear Daughter, and these to Wolgraf. There we go. Just Scarlet was holding all the potions, so it occurred to me to like some of these like resistance ones could be good for the rest of my team here.
What's this? I found something.
Is it gonna be a trap that gets me instantly killed, like many other things in this game? Oh no! How about that? I'm still cynical. I'm still bitter. Send that to the homestead. We got a whole bunch of gauntlets. They have no bonuses, but they're a pretty high level. But 32 is really good. But at the moment, the value at the bottom still says that my current ones are better. That for Gloric, so yeah, and they're both high strength requirements, so they're both warrior gauntlets. So. And we are, at the moment, we'll keep Gloric's stuff, which means the rest of this doesn't matter. Also, this mirror looks similar to the mirror that's in the bottom of Ikara's cabin, and interesting. Oh wow, look at that. It's meant to Bear Daughter. He's wearing a really good helmet. Yeah, that helmet's not nearly as good as his. I think it's a big old orc fight right here. Yeah. Which I'm totally okay with, because it's not a trap thing. It's just good old-fashioned combat, and I'm okay with it. All right. So, as usual, Wolgraf's main objective is going to be to find wizards of any kind. There's one. Okay. Then we will send him right there.
As good as a new penny.
She must be standing in blood or something, I imagine. We could get some summoning help here, if I thought I needed it. We also could shoot them while they're all bunched up. Ooh, I felt that. Yeah, they're like one step too far, as is often the case. Let's save the rest of it, and then our boy here, well, he's gonna have to charge literally into flame to get at them, so maybe we'll do something like this. Aha, now she's definitely dead. And then we'll scoot closer, maybe just get in front of the of our ladies here, and we'll call it good with that. Ah, there is another one hiding in the bushes. I thought there was more than one. Now him I did see, because that's who Wolfgraf was chasing. They're all shooting at Scarlet, as is often the case. It's fine. He didn't have the movement to do anything. It's actually good for Gloric because they're all bunched up now. Right. Well, his objective is still the same here. But I don't think he's gonna have the space to. Yeah, he doesn't. He does not have the AP, which is no surprise. Okay, first things first. Let's get this pesky flames out because Scarlet is on fire.
Water, rain down.
Okay.
Dripping.
Then we're gonna go Vampiric Touch to help deal with these two peons.
Back on my feet again.
Now, we could just have her shoot at that. Although actually, if she shoots right here, she can hit everybody. And she doesn't have the AP anymore.
Stitch in time,
Our boy here, Sweet Whirlwind. Aha, got the big one. It's fine. Boy. Now Scarlet's poisoned. Aha, you like that, you little jerk? Aha, there goes one of your wizards.
Soaked to the skin.
Well, that was spicy. Ooh, there we go. I do have another move. It's like if I had something else damaging, I could kill it. Maybe.
What goes up must come down.
Not enough. He's all oiled now, which is good. Well, Gloric can take care of him, so maybe we should have her target someone else too. Still alive somehow. I didn't survive that.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah, who's laughing now? Oh, right, that guy. I forgot about him. I like how he whiffed. He tried to shoot him at like point blank range. And you turned your back to him. Another dumb move. Okay. Now Scarlet's currently poisoned.
Divine purity cannot
Take
be
care of that.
polluted.
See if we can finish this guy off. There we go. No. Oh no, he moved. Okay, we're good. It's alright.
Charge of the champion!
Well done, family. I'll take all the goodies. Alright. Let's get armor. Just trying to
Sweet relief.
get all the free healing we can.
Sweet relief.
Step on his too. Alright, there we go. Got all the blood healing we could. Okay. And top off yourself. Lovely. Alright, now Wolfgraf. Do you want to go ahead and help her out?
back on my feet again.
Okay. Now Bear Daughter's the only one injured as of this moment. Okay, and then otherwise, let's see. Looks like that way. Yeah, I think that way's a dead end. Alright, that'll get Bear Daughter back to full. And then we will check out this dead end. Oh, we should give it a save. I feel like I would have learned my lesson since I had to redo that earlier. Also, hello statue. Just didn't realize it was I realized, but I already forgot somehow that was a statue. Okay, well this isn't suspicious at all.
Careful now, that's a trap.
I'm sure it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a mine over there. Another trap, another trap.
Wargraf grabs you by the arm and points towards both
Wow.
the ground and some mountains. Something is not right.
Well, you know, I like how you were actively warning me about the trap, but not enough for you not to run over and stand in it, but... That was really intelligent there, Wolgraf. Thanks, man.
I need to dry off.
That was real smart, like. He's like, hey, Wolgraf warns you of a trap, like, as he steps on it. Have we not had our fill of setting off traps? Here, you know what? Maybe we should just nip it in the bud, shall we? There you go. Are we happy now? Any more traps anyone else wants to set off, or did we get that out of our system?
Time to get your feet wet.
I'm drenched!
I'm dripping.
All right. Well, good news is everyone's healed now.
Explosive flames!
Oh, it's a constant kind of deal. No, it was a good try. Wow, somehow she managed to walk through all of that. Take these. Charge. Oh, well, there you go. Alright, anyway. Now this is blank, so we'll send that to the homestead. And this we'll send to Bear Daughter. That we'll send to Bear Daughter. Identify this stuff. Alright. Maradino is watching you and he hates the grimy fingerprints of strangers. Signed, Maradino the Benevolent. That's interesting. In orders, I, Grutilda, hereby declare these papers are carried by members of my tribe or humans who have sworn allegiance to me. You shall let them pass or suffer the full wrath of my ever-sizzling ire. Oh, we're going to hold on to that. That'll allow us to get through. Being the least likely to disappoint me, your contingency has earned a crucial mission. Retrieve the bloodstones of Luculla Forest. Rumors suggest you focus your search on the hidden cave of a fool named Maradino before laying waste to the village of heathen goblins to the north. Destroy their idol and seize the bloodstone within. When you are finished with these, turn your attention to Silverglen. Spare not a single filthy weakling in your search. Loic, the abbot of the Immaculate Chapel, would surely rather part with his bloodstone than his head. Relieve him of both. Remember, I prefer bloody stumps to empty heads. Grutilda, the avatar of the All-Mother. Alright, well, so that one we can put to the homestead, but it did give us some interesting information, though. Because apparently the Goblin tribe up north, their idol has a bloodstone inside. So that's interesting. And apparently this cave that we're really near also has, there's apparently some dude in there who also has a bloodstone. So, interesting. We'll hold on to this, because that might get us passage into wherever it leads, into whoever tries to stop us. No, I just wanted to be sure. Dexterity and initiative, that immediately makes me think of these two. So there's a dexterity and lock picking. Dexterity and HP. Oops. That's what I was looking for. Hers giving her HP is good, but I do feel like initiative's pretty good. Alright, so yeah, that's probably better than what she's using. Now this one is pickpocketing, fire resistance, and air resistance. Well, technically, it's probably better than what he's using. Yeah, by quite a bit. So we'll give him those. Alright, anything else I should know about? No. Cool. Just give another save. Now that I worked through my way through all that crap. Wait for it. Alright. So, I guess we could make sure there's nothing right over here. Base lard. Weird. There's a fair daughter. Interesting. It's just a water barrel. Okay, so that'll be good for selling. Now this one-handed used for backstabbing. Obviously it's a dexterity weapon, but this is the real question here. I mean, it's much higher on that front, but his other ones this thing doesn't have any bonuses, and his other one does. Yeah, I mean it is a little bit higher, like as far as the regular damage goes, but his daggers have more bonuses, so I don't think it's that good, and its value is much lower, which kind of I feel like reinforces my theory that it's not very good. Okay, this is gonna loop us back around, so nothing crazy there. Okay, let's go ahead and back up and probably head across this bridge in the distance. Interesting. Interesting. It was weird that, interesting. Alright, across the bridge we go. Alright, we just did save it though, so I need to get my legs down though. Ouch. There we go. I was too cooped up, my legs. Oh, autosave, that's a bad sign. Wait for it.
Someone seems to be enjoying the afternoon sun.
I'll bet we can slip by while his back is turned. Better to avoid a conflict now than to have to face every goblin from here to the mine.
I mean, you say that, but stealth is for weenies. Stealth is for fools. I'm not doing it. Alright. There we go. Our only goal is speed. You have to just get over to him. And, oh, 6 AP, sad miss. Ooh, he felt that. Aha! There we go. Visibility potion, avatar, fire scroll. Interesting. I guess we can give this to Woolgraph. It is invisibility, kind of makes sense. Alright. Oh, hey! Spicy level up. What's this new waypoint, by the way? Let's see. It'll be down here. Luculla Forest. Troll King Cave entrance? Yeah, I think that's the new one. Troll King Cave Entrance. Well, that sounds spooky. Alright, so we have options. Intelligence is a little tempting, but I feel like giving this one for maximum action points does sound good. This one, speed initiative, and how many action points we gain per turn, which is good. So either one of these, but I'm thinking maybe this one for maximum. And then for ability points, let's see here. So skills, we could go level 3 on any one of her stuff there. Maybe that, I feel like that makes sense. So let's see. She already has the max pyrotechnic. What was the... Hang on a minute. What was the other book she's holding? Chain Lightning, and that is a arrow phage spell or whatever. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter which ones we do, so if I had any kind of, you know, so we'll grab that one just to be safe. Beautiful. All right. Oh, really quick. Hang on. I think she needs to heal. Okay, I think that was probably from her level up, I imagine. Oops.
I feel better already.
All right, boyo. So it's Constitution, same thing. I feel like he needs to go Constitution. He doesn't have a lot of health. And I feel like that would help him a lot. Okay, so his men-at-arms is currently jacked. Dual wielding is a tempting one. Any one of his defensive ones is also pretty tempting, but maybe let's go dual wielding. Give him some more bonuses there. Lovely. Fair daughter. Alright, so attributes. I feel like the whole family is kind of doing this whole Constitution bonus thing, so. And then, for ability points, we could boost up her bow skills. She already has Expert Marksman maxed. We could also go Lore Master, which is a little tempting as well, but I think let's go ahead and go bow. And then for Woolgraph, same thing, we'll go Constitution. And for him, he already has max Scoundrel. So maybe for him we'll also go dual wielding. Neato. Okay. Now we need to fix everyone's health because we all gained health from our level up. And then
I feel better already.
That's for you. Oops. And then you can heal yourself. Lovely. Okay. Now, right. I was gonna see if we can learn this stuff. Yeah, we need master level. Yes. We need higher. We still don't have enough for these. Our level's high enough now, but we don't have high enough to learn them for either one. But it was a good thought. All right, and then who else was carrying spell books? Yeah, he still needs a higher man-at-arms. She still needs higher arrow spray. He still needs higher crawling infestations. So yeah, we still can't learn any of our stuff. We need higher points. Well, this seems suspicious. Now, I think it's over this way that is where there's a whole bunch of goblins and stuff, but we could go into the Troll King's lair. Go ahead and give it a save first. See what this is about. I don't totally remember what this is. I don't really remember at all what this is, but I imagine my memory will be jogged in just a second. Hey, little rat, do you have any tips?
It's awfully boring in here without the proper magic. In its right form, things really get moving. Or should I say, stomping.
Interesting. I feel like that's probably a hint of some kind. Okay, so I looked up what this is all about. We actually need to go talk to somebody before we do all this. Just curious to see what these are about. Interesting. Anyway, oh yeah, so there's actually someone specific we need to talk to, funnily enough. And we actually didn't talk to him, and we should have. So, I mean, I think we did talk to him, but we didn't say the right thing when we did. I think we actually did talk to him, possibly. Alright, now he's in the tavern, which I think is down lower. I think it's the next lower building. Methinks. Possibly. Alright, so there's some dude named Brandon in here. We need to talk to this guy named Brandon. Looking for a Brandon. Brandon. Are you Brandon? Nope. Although you are named though.
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations if treated properly.
Oh, that's creepy. You wouldn't happen to sell anything.
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there?
Well, while I'm here,
It's a lovely, sturdy thing.
become
I bet it'll last 100 generations
Station,
if treated properly.
Weaken target, precision, daggers drawn. Wind up toy. Summons a level 12 bomb and a 3-meter radius for 30 seconds. Well, that's interesting. Walk in shadows. And then destroy summon, which we already have. Oath of Desecration, Rapture, Drain Willpower, Vampire Touch, Malediction, Mute, and lower resistances. Huh. Alright. Fascinating, but I'm looking for some dude named Brandon. Minor, 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 Elwin, Solomon, Mallory, minor. He could be upstairs. That's Paul. You don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for... I know that's minor. Maybe he's upstairs. This way, people. Is there a Brandon upstairs? Oh dear. A lit bomb in there. That seems bizarre. I can open that without getting in trouble. Is there a Brandon? I just like start looting stuff. Brothel room door. Oh. Got way too excited. What do you think's up with this? You think we could possibly do something about this? Let's give it a save here. I know what to do, obviously. I'm gonna, if I get the move off first, I'm gonna drop Rain and put his fuse out.
You there! Back off! Bicky boom! One more step and Bicky boom!
No, don't go! Please help me! That thing is keeping me trapped here! It's crazy! It'll kill me!
Calm down. We're not coming any closer. Let's just talk about this.
Calm down. We're not coming any closer. Let's just talk about this.
Yes, don't worry, miss. We'll get you out of this fix somehow.
Princess keep her trap shut or Bicky boom! No folks, shoot or Bicky boom! Last warning or Bicky boom!
Right. We met Bonnie, a prostitute being held hostage by a strange skeleton creature named Bicky. We managed to calm it down for now, but it seems it will explode if we get too close.
Away with you!
No, Bicky,
Here, this is for you, Bicky.
I need to dry off.
Uh-oh. And now she's fine.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! You saved my life! It was that cur of a Frederick that did this to me. He locked me in here with that ridiculous creature.
Dear me, I need to get out of this room. Yes, I'll go downstairs to catch a breath of fresh air, but do come and talk to me again if you want to hear more about what transpired here. My thanks once more, sweet hero.
Hell yeah. Alright. Yay, we managed to kill Bicky and rescue Bonnie. We're heroes. You don't imagine there'd be anything worth seeing up here, do you? Yeah, it's all still labeled steel. Which isn't that helpful anyway, to be honest. Yeah, little Bicky didn't drop anything either. Weird. We're looking for some dude named Brandon, and I did not see a Brandon. Oh, there you are.
Oh, my hero. My heart is still racing. That little monster's face haunts me every time I so much as blink.
Tell me about yourself.
Bonnie's my name, and I am, or rather I was, a lover for hire. Folks would come to me when they were in need of some company, conversation, and more intimate desires. But this fiasco has put an end to it. I'll never set another foot into a client's room, not on my life.
Let's discuss this Frederick fellow.
Yes?
Why would he lock you in a room with a bomb?
Search me. He's a regular of mine, with rather eccentric tastes, I might add. He always wants me to wear a grey wig, for example, and walk with a cane. But I digress.
Wow, that is something.
Anyway, he recently spent the night again, and I couldn't sleep because of his muttering. He talked something awful all through the night. In the morning, I told him he had gone on and on about some Meridino character and a supposedly secret treasure lair somewhere in the woods. Next thing I knew, he flew into a rage, said the treasure was his and his alone, and that I was nothing but a meddling care. I was just about to let him know I won't stand for such language when he pulled that monster of a bicky out of his satchel and told the little gnome to guard the princess and to go boom if I tried to escape. I spent hours of horrid fear up in that room until you saved me.
Ah. Turns out that Meridino character is part of the quest we're about to do if we can find anyone named Brandon. Brandon, there you are.
Source hunter, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods? The goblins? The orcs? The cult? Or the whole pretty bouquet?
Tell me about yourself.
Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'm finished with this one-pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks, and now it's time for old Brandon to take a load off. In fact, you may be able to help speed my retirement plan along.
Let's hear the details.
Let's hear the details.
So, I mean, most of the time it's voiced when you click on these, but sometimes they just don't speak, and I never know.
I must say, I'm also intrigued.
Oh, I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge.
Let's discuss your retirement plan.
Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in gold. I intend to lift it, sell it, and live out the rest of me days in comfort. The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the King's Cave, much less make off with the stuff without being noticed. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the tenebrium and bring it to me, and I'll deliver you a few pieces of information about Silverglen, and Lawrence in particular, that are sure to make your mouth water.
No.
I wouldn't wish the Ross on me worst enemy, though. So let me give you a little something to contain the tenebrium bars. It's lined with the fragments of a special stone that keeps rats' ill effects at bay.
Oh, cool. So I was thinking that Bear Daughter was gonna have to grab it because she has a tenebrium point for weapons, but maybe that's unnecessary. Tell me more about the Troll King.
Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, he's not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea, and a fervent passion for all things bright and shiny. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward. I can't be certain myself where his cave is located, but at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered in the course of guarding those damn bridges, haven't they?
Ah. Fascinating. Okay.
Do you believe in the gods, baby?
Now...
Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Shut up, guy in the back. I heard that. Alright. So... Now, I think it just said we had to talk to Brandon. But I don't remember what else. Maybe then we were supposed to hop in and then just hop out without using any magic? Was that the deal? And then you just have someone stand in the middle. Am I completely off my rocker? This is why I kept my walkthrough open. Bloodstone Cage. Find him. Something just appeared. Secret files in the Lair. Ah, so somewhere we have to find Meridino's secret files in Meridino's lair, wherever the hell that is. Ah. Alright. And who's the guy? Oh, the goblin over here. Okay.
I need another chance!
Wow. Well, well done there, Bear Daughter. Well done. Ha, no bleeding for you. Just gonna sneak you to the back.
I feel better already.
You felt that. We'll just do this.
Back on my feet again!
I mean, you weren't injured, but just in principle, I'm all about it.
No glory in this death.
Okay. Right. So we have to find Meridino's secret lair. Now, I picked up that book over... I think it was over here. I think it was down here. I picked up a book that talked about Meridino's, like, eyes on me or whatever. Now, maybe...
Potent heat!
Maybe that was a sign that his lair was somewhere over here? I also should probably just... I could just look it up. Okay, so I looked it up. Apparently, Meridino's lair is above the Goblin camp. So we actually, funnily enough, need to just continue along the trail. Just to save me a few feet of walking. It's above the Goblin camp. So we're going to continue along this trail, killing goblins along the way. And somewhere over here is the Goblin camp. And we will deal with the goblins, and then we will look around for the lair. And that'll be the plan. That will be the plan, so let's go.
Who's there?
Me. I'm not sneaking past this guy. I don't believe in such things. I don't believe in sneaking when I could just kill him. I also don't think a ricochet is a good move, considering. Feel that, nerd? Aha, nice try. Let's see here. Guess maybe that might be worth it. Don't know if it's worth it, but it might be.
Try to resist this, worm.
I don't think he's gonna resist this next one.
No glory in this death.
Wolgraf is just standing there like, whoa! He's like, maybe you want to like watch where you're shooting that stuff, huh? Shooting lightning right over my shoulder. I don't know if there's anything in these things. Oh, there was something in that one. Hey man, fight me, you goblin filth. Wow, that was a lot to take in. So, Glork's diseased, Wolgraf's poisoned. I don't know how to... Actually, I think I might have a cure for disease, possibly. Okay. Let's see. Don't I have... Lymmute infected. Does not cure disease, though. Although you could cure the poison. That takes care of that pesky poison, huh? That blast it. It's like one frame where she can see him. There. It's a lot of work for almost no damage, but boy did it feel good. Come on, you nerds, I'll kill you all. Wow, that movement range, though. He thinks that's funny? Okay. Righto. I guess we could do something like this.
Back on my feet again.
Now, I'm thinking, because that guy's gonna try to sneak through, I think it would be far funnier to do something like this. Oh wow, can I create more than one? Really? Well, I think we just bunching it up into the door seems fairly wise.
Time to set the world on fire.
Wow. Didn't quite do what I assumed it was going to.
I can smell your fear!
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna try and cure Gloric's disease. Right, that's what I was gonna do. Now that his turn is over, I remember, but... There, I hit literally all of you. That spicy fire, though. It didn't quite do what I assumed it would, but at the same time. It is doing some good damage, though. Boy. Right. Okay. Do this.
As good as a new penny.
I think we can do a better one than that.
Death, total deliverance.
Yes, run across the fire, you fool. Oh, I almost died to it, too. Let's see here. Removes blinded. This will help her see, I think. Okay. Then maybe we'll do something like this. Weak failed, thank heavens. Okay, you really want to take me, punk?
Needed that.
Okay. Now, let's see here. Petrified, slowed, and stunned. I know I have several different options here. Blossom around you, invisible. Removes burning, frozen, stun. Okay, I do know he needs help.
As good as a new penny.
I feel like this guy is a bigger problem.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
fine. It's totally fine. Health for everybody. Ooh, that's stunned though.
On the men!
Alright, this way, my children. Well, there were quite a lot of them, no? Okay, we're back, and we're all healed. I just decided to spare you while I was healing the party, because you guys have seen it, and it's not obviously very exciting. So I thought I would just spare you having to watch it again.
I'm warm as fresh. I'm overheating here.
Suck it up, people. Just food. We'll definitely give it a save. Right after we check these baskets. Sure.
Bless the seven. I am restored.
Bless the seven, I am restored. Alright. Firstly, we must save. So much has happened. Also, hey, it's beyond time for my rock star. Alright, well, before we press into the goblin camp, then, a quick break for a rock star. Okay. We are back. And better than ever. Alright. We've saved, we've healed, we're ready. Ready for war. Press onwards. But up the dead end first. Up the dead end first. Looky what I found. Cute. Alright. Let's see here. You. Send that to Bear Daughter. Send that to Bear Daughter. There's a new robe, which we could look at. But this one has all kinds of, like, specialties and immunities. Yeah. Ours is just better. It's just, like, has so many other specials and stuff that it's not really much of a contest, you know? Okay. As soon as we're saved again, we'll charge down the hill then. Piss off this goblin and probably a lot more. Oh, only the one, huh? Wow, 3 misses from him. Must feel good. Well, at least he hit him once, right? We're not gonna do anything too fancy here. Alright. Something like this. Aha, get stunned, fool. I don't imagine this will matter. There you go. See what I mean? Send that to Bear Daughter. Oops, oops, oops. Sorry. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Well, the whole camp is asleep, which I can't help but notice. Just gonna check. Right. Oh, never mind. They all woke up. I didn't even do anything. I was thinking, all right, what should I do? And right in that moment, they all woke up. All right, then. Well, at least it's simple, huh?
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more.
I guess we save the rest. They're all gonna get to go now, so that's unfortunate. Because yeah, there's like 15 goblins that are gonna get turns before I will. Upside, at least a lot of them are far enough away where they're not gonna be able to reach me. I mean, at least some of them won't. Some of them won't be able to. Maybe. Well, we are very surrounded. Right. Fight for your lives.
Sweet relief.
That felt good, huh?
Bless the Seven! I am restored!
Alright, we need help. If nothing else, maybe it'll help draw fire. You know what I mean?
Thorny timber!
Oh, I should have. That was dumb. She had enough for one more move. Just out of habit, I'm just used to assuming that she only gets the one thing, you know? Immune to burning. I think it's an item he's wearing, I think. Not so bad. Alright, simmer down. Alright, that sucks. She's very important to this whole team, you know, so having that happen to her is not awesome. Okay. How could we thaw her out, do you think? Well, this'll thaw her out. Actually, it'll probably heal this guy. Aha! Thawed her out. Take that. Outplayed. Oh. There was someone behind me. Okay. As long as she doesn't move, maybe she'll be fine.
My victory!
Oh, right, there's one right in her face. There, take care of those little gnats. Wow, their daughter's just like freaking Legolas right now. Well done, my fire elemental. You drew lots of fire. That was gone. That worked perfectly. I'm gonna hit the wall. That's neato. Guess that'll work.
relief.
Okay. Go ahead and put this out so we can walk across it. So we can move around with a little more safety.
Try to resist this, worm.
Another good kill from Bear Daughter. Well, well, little goblin, you are the last one remaining. All your friends are dead. Poof. Sup, nerd. Yeah, his angles are real weird.
Back on my feet.
At least we can get over here, at least. That'll help us get a little near.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Indeed. Alright, oh yeah, there's stuff in the way.
Back on my feet again.
Lots of blood on the battlefield, so no lack of options there. Yeah, we're too far away. Aha, attack of opportunity. For both of them. That was intense. Fighting the whole freaking army. But it's fine. Because we are skilled. We have the skills to pay the bills.
Back on my feet again.
So you know what they say. All's well that ends well. Interesting. Random cup. Empty mug of water.
On the mend.
Lots of a couple of random food items, which in this particular case could be useful to help heal me. Alright. I hear talking in the distance, but I imagine it's probably on the cliff above me or something. We are okay. There's a silver vein, but I don't care about mining. Oh. Back. This way. Hang on. No one panic. We have to heal first. I saw that there's that one of those armored tower, totem pole things. Which we probably could have taken it even with our health as is, but there's just no reason to, try and make ourselves, if we could just hit it at full health. There's no reason to do anything different. Alright. There was a lot of goblins in that little group back there. But we handled it like pros. Which was, all you can ask for. Now, as soon as we're all healed here, then we will give it a save before we go face one of them little totem pole looking things. I'm not sure that'll be enough to get Bear Daughter all the way over the edge.
I needed that.
And even if it's not quite enough... Oh no, we're good. Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a save. And then we'll move on. Yeah, it was quite the fight. There was a lot of goblins in there, but that's alright. They were all grouped up, so... Hey, you big bully. Fight me. You like that, huh? Alright, Sentinel boy, are you gonna like make a move or are you just gonna stand there? Oh, there we go. He skipped his turn. Anyway, sorry, we're back. He skipped his turn. I just I was checking Facebook just because I was just like, well, he's just gonna stand there. I guess I'll just, you know, do something. I don't think we're gonna bother with the whole invisibility tactic here. We'll just can't reach him. Weird. No wonder we can't get him. We can't even walk over there. So I guess we'll just put him back here. Well, looks like this is gonna be up to Scarlet and Bear Daughter then. Because at least we can shoot at him. Technically, his only ranged ability is this one.
May the 13 winds pulverize you.
I didn't assume it would actually knock him down. I was just trying to be productive. There we go. Yeah, he's all pinned back there for some reason. Which is no wonder his turn got skipped. It's because for some reason the game was under the impression he's pinned in the back, so. Alright. Resistance potion. Jeez. Now water I know is a health gain. And I think she was the only one that had it. Deck of cards. Alright, continuing along the trail. Alright. Let's go! These filthy little gobbos won't stop us.
Who's there?
I'm there. Alright, this is just the one? There is a few of them. Oh, but the other ones are way back there, so maybe we'll do this then.
Keen vision of the scout!
Okay, that'll help her be able to shoot farther. The other ones have to get closer if they're hoping to participate. Lame. Here they come. Oh, the goodness is they're a little more grouped up now. Okay. You're just gonna go help and try and cover the boss. His damage output when he's facing enemies directly is just super not good.
Divine purity cannot
Stop them from poisoning me again.
Parasitic correct.
Thanks for the health, idiot. Alright, now this time... Oh, they're a little too far. Alright then.
This is the end for you!
Alright, can you walk up just a hair? Oops. Can you reach them now, Mr. Krabs? She sure can. Gloric, you're supposed to be the boss. Ha, immune to burning. Suck it. Well, it was a good try.
I can't move.
Oh. Well, I guess he was laying in a puddle. Ooh, that was good. Do this so he can't get stunned in case anything bad happens. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and go Frost Touch instead.
Freezing touch!
Chilled.
Stand down before I put you down!
Oh, please don't shoot Wolgraff. There we go.
Ending darkness.
After him. Heyo. Wolgraff's he's still immune. There we go. Right, well. Not bad, not bad. Gloric getting knocked down and then getting stunned while he's laying in the blood was a little not good, but
Sweet
you know, other than that, that went pretty well. Alright,
I needed that.
Gloric helped top off his own health here. We'll have Wolgraff do the remainder himself. There we go. Now the big guy's all healed up. Alright, you need to top off, and I think that's the squad all healed up. Now, how do you think I go about stopping the electricity in the water? I mean, I could drop like oil. Do you think oil would nullify the zapping? Okay, I actually think the zapping ran out right before we got there, so it's fine. I'd rather cross it slowly than not being able to cross it at all, I guess. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, now everyone pause. Let's wait for the oiling thing to wear off before we, There we go. Okay. Okay. Doing good. Working our way up this trail towards all the trouble. Alright. I think, if memory serves, we're getting close. There we go. We're getting close. Let's say, hey, you idiots. Alright. I'm gonna blow up all them barrels. It's gonna be so sweet. Okay. So, Miss Bear Daughter, if you could just shoot a explosive arrow.
Is at hand.
That's for all of you. Alright, did anyone survive over there? It's a little hard to say, isn't it? Oh yeah, there is a survivor. How about that? The fire is gonna get him killed, though. Alright, winged feet, please, so we can't get lit on fire, so he can walk around. Put out the fire, please.
Soaked to the skin.
Okay.
You don't need all of that blood, do you?
Definitely not.
Face the unending darkness.
Yay! Alright, this way, fam. Well, there we go. That could have been a lot more difficult than it was, thanks to that, you know, blowing up the barrels tactic. That went well, I would say. Okay, then we're gonna have Wolgraff use yours on Bear Daughter. Okay, that gets us all back to full. Except for Scarlet, of course, but she can heal herself.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Beautiful. Alright.
On the mend.
All this smoke.
I needed that.
Guess we'll take those. Smoke is so thick, dude. It's like 3 C's thick. Alright, so that's Bear Daughter. Same. That's the thing, these are all like okay, but like they don't give any kind of bonuses, so I already like I don't even give them any kind of credence, you know? Alright, sort. Alright, another save. Because it went so well. Goodness gracious. Forward. Hark. Big things in the distance. You think that means we're close? Maybe. Let's say just look a little closer. I'm not that hard to see. Hits the wall. Yeah, well done, dumbass. Alright. Another well-placed explosive barrel.
Ending darkness.
Just like that, it's over. It's too easy. Fire else in that to Bear Daughter. Ooh. That was neato. Okay, now let's go ahead and put out that pesky fire.
I need to dry out.
Alright, there we go. Alright, a little closer. Sword of Holy Flame, that sounds fancy.
Treasure!
Fancy. Okay, so heading down this path, actually... I think it's just a loop. I don't think it leads anywhere else. I think it does. I think it dead ends over here somewhere though, because there's a wall right here. So I think it does dead end, but I don't know if it's worth going down that way for, or if we should should just ignore it. I don't know. Bear Daughter. Whoops. Second time I've accidentally closed the menu while I was actively working on it. And what is this? Sword of Holy Flame. It's a fancy, unique sword. Two-handed, so obviously we won't use it, but cool enough, let's send that to the homestead so I don't actually accidentally sell it. Okay, another save. That was a good engagement because we didn't even lose any health. So obviously that was good. Alright, I guess let's go ahead and go down this way. Maybe we can find some good loot or something. Weird.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
I think I can hear guys on top of the cliff.
Stands there and moans like a mule. Remember when that redhead used to come by and cheer him up?
Hold!
Hold!
Our enemies have
Our
laid
enemies
a trap.
have laid a trap.
Don't worry, I saw it. Gloric.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Right.
Wrath of the Magi!
Couldn't have been nice about it, huh? Had to be all drama llama about the whole thing. It might have, No, actually, it didn't come back, so it might actually stay away. Let's see. We could do like the whole fire surface thing again. Oh, that's why there's traps. Alright, do you think it's worth any of this? I mean, again, maybe there's like another thing. Maybe that's the whole thing, is it's another way to get to where we already were, you know? There might not be any good stuff in there at all. Because now that one of the walls looks like it's gone, so to me, No, not that. Hang on. Put that back, please. Anyway, That was a lot of arrows. Anyway, I'm wondering if instead, if you could attack the wall, break it open, and then it would just give you another route past, like, the giant goblin ambushes, you know? I'm wondering if instead that's pretty much all that's for. I don't know that, but I just wondered. Which I prefer to fight anyway over traps any day of the week, no matter what I'm fighting. So, for me, it's 110% worth it to fight them all. Plus, of course, the experience, because you actually do get experience from killing them. And if we'd gone through the traps, you don't get any experience going past those. So, you know. Kind of answers itself, TBH. Oh, weird. Maybe you get to the goblin camp another way, because... Oh, or maybe it just follows this trail and you just gotta keep going. There's a human at the bottom of all that somewhere. Alright, what the hell just happened? You like that, idiots? You feel that, huh? Alright, there's one of you already dead. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Oh, you think you're real funny, do you? Mister, I can run 15 miles and then still do damage to you? Alright. Do this. We're gonna send Woolgraf to the back to try and go get that. I think I saw that there's a spellcaster or something in the bottom. I'm gonna go find him. And Woolgraf's gonna go get him. But give her some more goodies.
Into the fray once more.
How you like that, huh? Okay, then we're gonna do this, hit them both.
Whoa!
Ah, there is a guy down there. It's fine. This is why we're sending Woolgraf to him. Don't know why he thought running closer to me was a good idea. Ah!
Tiny pieces!
Take that. Alright, well in that case, I guess I'll send him to this guy. Considering the necromancer dude ran closer to the rest of them. Wow, still didn't do anything. All that backstab and all that stuff, and it still just didn't do crap. Let's go ahead and cure our boy here. There you go, buddy. No poison for you. Alright.
Dynamic force!
Seven, crush you like an ant.
Take that. Attack of opportunity did more than the rest of his moves did, including the backstab. Can you reach him? Oh, you can. Well done, Bear Daughter. If only Woolgraf was as consistently useful as you. What, you just like, what, did you miss? Did you miss the guy who's laying on the ground completely immobilized? He's just frozen too. I'm just like bullying this guy.
Magical blow!
Right. These. Interesting.
Into the fray once more.
I guess that's probably good for selling. So much good loot. Alright. Grenades are always a good time. Neato. It was a love grenade, huh? Alright, send that to her. What is this? We'll try to charm all in a 5-meter radius. Oh, wow. Okay. Send that to Floric. We have a belt. Lockpicking and HP. Ooh, that could be good for Wolgraf, possibly. Oh, that's arrow. I was looking at this and selecting the other thing. Hang on a minute. We could have fixed that. It's not right. There we go. Okay. Shield would just be good for selling. We could check the actual belt, though. Alright, so more HP. This one does offer a little bit of poison resistance, but it matches the lockpick, which is, I would say, the most important thing. And it gives him way more HP. And I would say that's probably better than just a tiny bit of poison resist, I would say. Okay. And Gloric, if you want to check, yeah. Just looking at the helmets, I could have told you. Alright, anyone else's belt, like, super duper crap? Yeah. I don't know, that's actually kind of better than what she's using. I mean, well, it actually drops her poison resist in favor, and it matches HP. So, maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Yeah, not really. Okay. I was just curious to see if we could have it still be even moderately useful, but I'm gonna have to go with no. No, there was a new staff, wasn't there? Yes. Yeah, mine's better. Fascinating. Alright, well. Oh, before we save it, we should heal. Save us a trip. You know. Otherwise, we'll have to do that after I go through there in the end anyway. Alright. Get the whole squad topped up here.
Into the fray once more.
Oh boy, oh. Now that might be enough to finish up her health bar, possibly. Yes. Does look like it. Glork needs a tiniest little top off.
On the men!
Tiny little top off.
On the men!
There you go, big guy. Alright. But seriously. Let's give it a save. And then we're headed into this rando cave. See what this is all about. Luculla Mines. That's a little worrisome. Is that like the mines? Like the mines with the undead in there that are like unkillable? Uh-oh. Yup, I recognize that door. That is exactly what this is. Nope, 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 nope. Not going in there. There's, fun fact, there's these undead guard things that are legit unkillable until you acquire this way of killing them. So, I don't remember what the way is, but I do remember that they are unkillable until you acquire some sort of spell or skill or something. So, definitely not. So yeah, I was funny because I thought we were headed to the Goblin camp. Turns out that was just the path towards the mines. But it was still worth it because we did discover, the Luculla Mines entrance, see? So it was still totally worth it because that will make it easier to get back there. But maybe we should head to the Initiate's, like, trial. Oh, Goblin Village, that's the thing. There's a Goblin Village because there's a path that goes up this way. I was about to say, I thought we were near the whole Goblin Village thing. It turns out we were. Let's see. Luculla Forest. Sightseal Road, cabin, entrance. Oh, I know why. I know why. This is why right here. Because we were on this lower point. We didn't discover the village, I don't think. We were on this ridge beneath. I think that's the bit. I think that's the bit. I think we were on the cliff beneath. And that's why. It's because we can see the waypoint shrine, but we can't get, we're not there. We weren't able to grab it or anything. I think that's the whole bit there, so we're good. Okay, the game's not screwing us out of that. It's fine. Okay, we have things to sell.
May the goddess guide you through the forest.
Still, it was still worth doing, totally, obviously, because we got the waypoint shrine in the mines. So now getting back there will be obviously much easier, which is grand. The shop's actually right here. There's lots of people in this town that'll sell things, but might as well use the actual shop.
Hello again, or do a salutoin.
Anywho,
as we say in our homeland.
So yeah, it was still worth doing because getting back to the mines will be nice and easy. So I'll just sell you all this crap that I can. Luckily, he has a lot of money, so that's a good thing. That'll make it easier. I mean, we're still gonna clean him out. Yup. Oh, we almost had enough to sell it to buy all my stuff.
Do a salutoin, hunter.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
You can buy the remainder of these weapons that I don't need. And then you can repair all my stuff. Alright. Lovely. Okay. Beautiful. That was obviously turbo worth it. Alright. We could head towards the trial. We don't have a whole lot of time left on this episode, so it's like a little hesitant to start it, but at the same time, what else am I supposed to do? Just like sit here? Sit here like a hippie? I don't think so.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
Absolutely. It's so weird to me how they're so cheery. Like, he's like, watch out, adventurer. Their blood is impure. I'm like, yeah, and the same to you.
Wait, stop. Can it be? A source hunter? Oh, my fortune, my fate. I am saved. They're coming for me. They know I've escaped, and they won't stop until they've sliced me in two and corrupted my corpse with darkness.
Who is coming for you exactly?
The cult. The dark heart of the Immaculates. The corrupted few who lead their trusting converts upon a path paved with sauce.
Oh, did this cult member grow a conscience?
Well, they won't stop until they've silenced me. And worse...
Who are you?
I am Samid, once a humble miner, once a devoted Immaculate, now a refugee in flight from both religion and home.
Tell me about the Immaculates.
I once counted myself among their most faithful. Such a devotee to the Immaculate Way was I, that I rose swiftly through its ranks, became privy to each of the esoteric rituals of the Immaculate Method. But in time, I discovered too much. When I was granted access to Sacred Stone, the most protected Immaculate Village, I watched with horror as our enlightened leaders unabashedly performed darkest source magic. I immediately reported this corruption to our highest priest, Lady Attenbearer. I'll never forget her laugh. Mirthless and savage. She was one of them. A sorcerer. I escaped that terrible place as quickly as my feet could fly. And now, you must do what I cannot. You must end the darkness that has consumed the Immaculate Way. The source that corrupts it.
You mentioned a protected village, Sacred Stone. Where can I find it?
To gain access to that nest of vipers, you'll have to become one of us. One of them, that is. Speak to Loic, the Immaculate Abbot of the village to the north. Silver Glen, it's called. He'll be only too eager to gain another convert, and only the initiated are granted access to Sacred Stone. Source Hunter, in the name of the innocent Immaculates, those unaware of the fanged head that leads them, I pray you will expose the truth. So many of us sought only spirit. We had no idea what we'd be asked to sacrifice in return.
Okie dokie. We made it to the mines. How deep do they go? Very, very deep. It seems the Immaculates, not goblins, are running things in the mines. What happened to the goblins? Lawrence accused of seizing control. And then we have this one. Samid said we can access the village by joining the Immaculates and passing their initiation ritual. The abbot Loic resides in Silver Glen. Oh, actually before that. Samid, a former Immaculate, told us that Immaculates are using Source in the hidden village of Sacred Stone. And then the main quest, which is an Immaculate running from the cult, confirm the Immaculates are up to no good. They want blood and lots of it.
My friend, did you hear? That man said the one called Attenborough is nearby. We must find this village sacred stone. I am certain Jarrett has been taken there. And if it is where Attenborough rules, it seems these Immaculates are not all as I have heard.
Oh. I imagine that must be something to do with her quest. I don't know what her quest is, mind you. But I can only imagine. I would assume... Alright, where... Oh, there we go. We can just sell that, assuming it's worth anything. Which it probably is. Alright, it's a bigger one, so if anyone will like it... Nope, I can already tell you. I didn't even open the stats, and I was already like, nope. That's alright, it'll be worth some money. That's okay. So apparently, something to do with, Bear Daughter's personal quest. Something to do with Sacred Stone, the Immaculate Village, which I don't think I've ever been there, so that must be farther than I've ever been, I think. Without confirming, I would lean towards that's probably farther than I've ever actually been in this game. Without knowing better, I would assume. Man, this music is so chill, but it's so good. Alright, got a couple of boxes. With nothing inside. Hello!
In her holy name, halt! You shall not tread upon this immaculate road!
Why do you refuse me passage?
Has rot taken your ears? I say this is an immaculate road! Only those blessed with Loic's sanction may pass here!
I've passed the test of knowledge and have earned Loic's blessing.
Ah! You have passed the test! That means you must be on your way to the true trial. Congratulations, Initiate. You are more than welcome to proceed. Be on your guard, though, for vicious creatures crawl upon the sands. Find the Skull of Stone, but don't stray any further unless you wish to face foes greater than those that haunt most dreamscapes.
Do you think I'm strong enough to survive this passage?
There's no shame in preparing for the goddess's trial with a careful hand, my future friend. Heed my words. You do well to try your strength in lesser combat before facing what lies beyond this point.
I don't like it when he phrases things like that. It makes me worry that I'm underleveled. At the same time, like, what else am I supposed to do? I could go to, like... We could go try and save Ikara, technically, next. And that's the thing, like, you know, when he's telling me, I don't know, bro, but, like, I don't know, is he actually saying I'm not strong enough? I am unsure. Because I think we have to go through here, because if you look at this, it's connected to the, all this upper area. So to get to even the Goblin Village, as an example, we have to go through this. I mean, because now, yes, if we hug left, we could go straight to the trial dungeon entrance, and I think back over here somewhere is where all the spiders are. And then way in the back is actually Sacred Stone, which I don't recall what it is. If I've been there, I don't recall that. I've been to the Goblin Village. I remember that, because I think I remember dying. I think I remember it being kind of tough, because there's like 1,000 goblins in there. And then I remember having to deal with the mine. But I don't know, you know, it's like... But I think the goblins were actually level 12, the last few goblins that I was facing. So, I mean, our other options, we could go back... We could try to save Ikara, or try to explore more of the snowy tundra area and see if that was more our level. Or we could just assume that this guy is like, you know, that maybe he's not leveled enough. See, actually, you know what? These guys are level 13. I'm only level 12. I do wonder if they're a little above my level here. And if they're above my level, like, that makes me hesitate. So maybe we should try going to the cold north first. I don't know how well that would go, but we could technically give it a shot. Alright, wasn't that in Frozen Forest? Maybe? We could check the end of time on the way too, because yeah, I don't know, man, that dude is above our level, and so maybe he has a point. Maybe we should try and poking around other level things, see if we can find other things to do to raise our level. At least close, at least to 13, at least up one more.
Ah, we meet again, and well met you are. Did you know I've constructed a little theory about you both? Yes, I have indeed.
I was wondering if something new would be here, because I think we found another starstone since we last checked this place.
The theory is this. You are not you. Or rather, you are you, but you is not all there is to you.
The
and that
fuck
goes
is that?
for both of you. But I see you're staring at me like a cow stuck in an astronomy lesson, so let me start again.
Sorry, I was distracted by the sheep like poofing in and out of Gloric's face.
I think that you carry two souls inside of you. One that belongs to the mortal human beings that you are now, and one that belongs to certain someones with whom we've both become acquainted. You remember that segment of the tapestry your efforts helped to mend, don't you? The two great generals? How they led the battle against the Void's first attack on Rivellon?
So this might come as no surprise to any of you, including myself, but obviously he's implying that the two generals we've been seeing are Gloric and I. And, you know, Gloric and Scarlet, right? That's obviously what he's implying there, so... You know, which probably doesn't come as a surprise to any of you. The second they started talking about two generals, like, I'm willing to bet everyone and their third cousin guessed that. But you know, yes. Anyway, are you implying that the souls of those two generals are within us?
It would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Your connection to the Void, your presence here at the end of time. True, the mystery of Starstone remains, but at this rate, we'll have it sorted out in 2 shakes of Ahu's tail. As luck would have it, a new portal awaits. Perhaps answers do as well. So, onward.
Ah.
A second soul. Do you think it could be true?
Why not? You don't have to convince me there's something infinitely great innate to my being.
Ha! Yes, just look at the events we've set in motion. Our souls are meant to soar, and they'll soar yet.
It's true. I mean, it makes total sense. I mean, plus all the ghostly apparition people, they all keep appearing. And they all keep appearing and being like, you know, oh, like, you know, you're squandering your potential.
Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Anyway, they keep like telling me weird things, like, you know, you're squandering your potential, and they're like, you're a shadow of your former self, and all that stuff. Everyone's comments towards Gloric and Scarlet would make total sense, you know.
What have we here? A study?
Wonderful. About time you got an education.
Ooh, got him. Oh.
Guardians, dear guardians, when I see your faces, it is like the barriers of time tumble in upon themselves.
Hey, look, it's Astarte. All I can think of is that lady, dude. It's just the Astarte, just like in her super high-pitched voice. Anyway.
But oh, how my heart aches when I think of the duty you adopted. It was more than even the gods had the right to ask of you. You did not want it, but you took it upon yourselves nonetheless, though many wailed and many wept. In a ruptured world, wherein all resolve had crumbled, you renounced life and liberty to stand guard and protect every last morsel of creation.
Fun fact, this doesn't sound familiar. This actually might be new for me. Like, genuinely new. Like, I don't recall actually having this conversation or the study with her. So this actually might be, this might be the first bit of new actual content for me. Interesting.
When I despair, I think of your sacrifice. In my darkest hours, I cherish the resolve that was you.
It's a good thing to be cherished.
Even though apparently we had to give up life and liberty for that to happen.
Yeah, this doesn't actually at all look familiar, fun fact. I actually don't think I've seen this before. Oh. Dearest Henry, dear cousin and king, the honorable generals baffle me. Their behavior has become puzzling and erratic. They are the saviors of our realm. They are worshipped by man and divinity alike, yet they wander down strange and solitary paths. Word has reached me today that one of them is gone, vanished. Why, I wonder? Why would they do such a thing now that the very world is theirs to command? And the other, such force, such sudden ruthlessness, such tyranny, a betrayal almost of the principles they fought for.
Hail, holy light! Offspring of heaven, firstborn.
Teller of secrets. Tell me more about yourself.
About me. The Guardian's first disobedience, and the fruit of that forbidden box, whose depths brought death into this world, and all our woe with loss of source, I remember. I come no spy with purpose to explore or to disturb the secrets of your realm, but secrets of my own I bring. The secrets of another world, perhaps not lawful to reveal.
Boy, that hurt my brain. How did you come to this place?
Which way I fly is here. Myself am here, but in the lowest deep. A lower deep still threatening to devour this homestead opens wide.
Right, my brain's exploding. Not very direct, are you?
Whence thou returnest, and whither wentest, I know. Direction hardly signifies.
Right. I'm interested to find out more about your secrets.
To ask or search, I blame thee not. For Rivellon is as the book of the gods before thee set, wherein to read his wondrous works and learn his seasons, hours or days or months or years.
Oh, what the frick is this? Requires level 3. Ancient Tome of Body Mastery. What the frick is this? They're very expensive. Hang on a minute. Quick Google search. Okay, we're back. So apparently these ones are interesting. These ones actually raise attribute points. Apparently they don't respawn, and apparently if you leave, you lose access to buying them, possibly. Now keep in mind, I looked at only like one blog post there, but obviously I'm loaded, right? So I'm just gonna buy both of them. Anyway, what is this? Secrets from the Stars. Secrets of the Trade, Mundane Secret, Secrets of the Trade. The frick are all these things? Alright, hang on, I gotta do another search. Okay, so apparently these things are just they're just what they sound like. They're secrets. So some of them will tell you where, like, I don't know if they tell it to you or they help you find, but some of them are for, like, hidden chests. Some of them are for, like, hidden quests. Some of, stuff like that. Some of them, like, will help you, like, maybe get answers to puzzles or something you don't know. Things like that. That's what all of these are for, to my understanding. So that's interesting. However, now she has gold, though, because I gave her so much. So I'm going to go ahead and sell some things back to her. There, the cup, that was something else I could sell. Okay, and then, perfect. Right. What was the first thing? So the first thing... The pages seem to be passed through a troll's digestive system. Ew. That's pretty funny. Alright, now, I picked up some of these books earlier. In the event of the Divine One's return... According to prophecy, the Divine One will lead our people to a better world, but what will this new world look like? I've reading nearly all the texts regarding Reuben Farrell, the author of the prophecy, and the more I study his words, the more inconsistencies I find. Right, book. Send that to the homestead. And then this one, and then the 7 gods, so random book. Okay, now, one of them will give you, like, some kind of points, and the other one will do another one, but I don't know which one is which. So I'm probably just going to give Gloric that one, and I'm just going to give Scarlet this one. And I'll just send this to Gloric. Because I don't know which one gives you exactly what, Okay. Oh, that gave her ability. Oh, I would say I probably did the right thing then. Because actually I definitely did the right thing, because she has more abilities. Like it's more options and things. So I guess I'll give Hydrosophonist, I guess. For her. Worth, and then for Gloric. Okay. And then for attribute for him, I think we need to give him either like a Constitution or Speed. Let's go Speed. Super worth. So yeah, that was obviously turbo worth it. Alright, lots of random things there. Nothing incredible. Fascinating. Fancy table. That seems specific. Well, that's fascinating. This place does not at all look familiar to me. I don't recall seeing it before. Maybe I have. I don't totally know. Hang on a minute. We met the Teller of Secrets in a newly unlocked room at the end of time. For a price, the secrets of the universe could be ours. Yeah, you can buy like treasure maps and stuff, apparently. So that's neato burrito. I don't imagine I have a new room. One of the element rooms, do I? But no? Yeah, I think the statue would be like, bro! If you have something new, so I think we're good. Hey guys, anything new from the squad?
Tell me, O Weaver.
How might I serve our mission?
Maybe let's talk about the rooms I've discovered here at the end of time.
Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
Let's see. 2 bedrooms. Portal revealed a plane of fire. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Okay. We met a woman who calls herself a teller of secrets. What's her story?
Her story is the story of 1,000 tales. She has traveled the celestial sphere that is Rivellon more extensively than even the historian has. Once upon a time, her favorite words, she was of incalculable importance during the wars against the Void Guards that threatened the creation of the gods. Wherever they hid, she found them. What plans they thought most secretive, she knew them. Teller of Secrets is her title, for in her world there are none.
A portal revealed a plane of fire where an elemental resides.
I know of him. The tapestry tells me all it can, and I know he knows you. This aspect of fire served you. In fact, he serves you still. He stood by your side on battlefields large as cities. Together, you overcame foes beyond comprehension.
I found a great chamber with 2 bedrooms. Do you know who it belonged to?
Can the answer be anything but you? The threads say that you slept there, you both did, until the vigil of day and vigil of night called you away. Duty. Never did you waver from your duty, never? I cannot be certain. Perhaps, just once, you failed.
Seems a demonic creature's roaming these halls. It recognized me. Do you know why that is?
He is the instigator. He is the beginning of all ends. The birth father of death and void. Be wary of him. I know not what is fear, and yet, before him, I tremble.
Well, that's horrifying. I discovered a great hall beyond one of the portals. Can you tell me more about it?
The threads tell me that once... Oh, how many eons lie hidden in so small a word. Once, you strode across that hall in shining armor, a sovereign to all who beheld your might. I can clearly read that armies you have led, demons and dragons you have conquered, that you have ascended. But how can this be now that you stand before me a human, a mortal? How far has your soul fled from the being it used to be? New threads, more threads we need.
Fascinating. Anyway, we did learn some interesting things there, though, because I can't help but notice that, so she's like, those things, that those bedrooms belong to you, that, like, only when you're vigil, like, day and night you were vigil. She's like, except for possibly once you failed. So it's like, we're kind of starting to really piece together the backstory here, We're kind of starting to piece together the backstory here, because according to, because if they did put this void thing in this god cube, or whatever they called it, if they did do that, then possibly, and if the two ancient generals did decide to actually, like, be the guardians, which it does sound like the case, and then they were, guarding this all-important box, and if all of that did happen, then maybe that explains why suddenly we're all dealing with this void problem, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Now, keep in mind, I'm just piecing together based upon the different quests lining up and stuff, but I can't help but notice... Oh. I don't think we discovered this. We should get close enough to actually discover that real quick. It'd make it easy to discover the rest of this place later on, So yeah, we're gonna make sure we grab this thing so we can warp there easier later. So yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. I don't recall that secrets room. That does not at all look familiar. So that's interesting. Oh. Ignore him. He's just one of the snowmen. I was like, what the frick is that noise? Yeah, there we go. I didn't get close enough to this last time to discover it. On the map, but not enough to get in. Alright. Yeah, so there's the prison hatch, which is good, but there is this big ol' section, which we haven't seen yet, but time-wise, though, I think, yeah, time-wise, we are more than done. So, that is where we are going to have to call this episode. But, when we come back, we will probably be exploring some of these darker sections of the map here, I imagine. Like going up into this, possibly. Maybe something like that, seeing what we can accomplish. But we might sort of try and poke ourselves into possibly rescuing Ikara. Mostly because I'm a little worried we're under-leveled for the shenanigans of the trial. And the guard that is guarding the trial did make it sound like we were under-leveled for it. So I'm a little bit nervous about our ability to do it. So hesitantly, we are going to probably try and rescuing Ikara, going into the castle, into the dungeon, and all that stuff. And then we'll just have to see what level we're sitting at and seeing what level our enemies are. And then if we're under-leveled for both of it, then we should possibly backtrack and find what we're missing, you know what I mean? Or what we're missing otherwise, you know? So, as far as, like, maybe Cycile quests or something like that, you know? So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see what happens with that. But at least for now, next episode, we're more or less planning on exploring Hyberheim, the little sections that are dark still, and going into the main castle, trying to rescue the White Witch, as it were. Possibly something along those lines. So we will see. But if you're watching this, and if I did upload this and it's going up on time, then that means today's Thursday. And I am planning on recording I think it's the real part 18 of If My Heart Had Wings, and I am very, very excited about it. And so yeah, tonight, at the night I'm recording this, it is Wednesday night. So, but assuming all is going according to plan schedule-wise, then that's going up. And otherwise, other uploads for the week should be pretty normal as far as I know. Anyway, that is going to call it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. And we will talk to you guys later.